Welcome back to the channel. Team scores have dropped for round 12. Origin teams named. Reece Walsh has been named over Callum Ponga, which has thrown a bit of a spanner into my round 13 team. So score for round 12. Look, once again, just that average score for me, around 1,150 to 1,200. A lot of people had a good score this week. I've seen a lot of scores of 1,400. Let's check out team of the week. 1,600. Wow. Grant, Haas, Stefano, Tino over 100. Hopgood, Carrigan over 100. Sorensen, Cleary, captain, 125. Mose, 130. Brown, I didn't play Schuster, 106. Garrick, 108. Sarko, 97. Sammy, 74. Had Smith. Had Junior Tupou, 109. Shecam. Didn't play Buller, 124. Wow. So, fuck. Imagine if they had to put Tupou in, Smith out, the reserve on Buller, and played Schuster over Shecam. That would have been a monster score. Killed it. Absolutely killed it. So that's 450 off my score in 1 week. Like, Jesus Christ. It's depressing, is what it is. All right, so my season rank dropping over the last couple of weeks. Now in the top 7%. Ranked, Stephen ranked 10,016. So I'm on a free fall. Is that what the song is? Free falling. Jesus. All right, so let's see how my team went. Grant underperformed, but a lot of people have him, so not a big concern. I had Reece Robson, who I've got coverage for this round. Haas, Tarpany didn't go that great. Madison was on 64 after 38 minutes. Like, imagine if he didn't get injured, kept playing. So he's got a calf injury, which he could be out for 2 to 5 weeks. I think I've got to trade him. I can't be holding. Hopgood, Preston, Hines captain, Moses, Brown, Ezra Mam. A couple of weeks in a row he's gone really poor, with Adam Reynolds not being there, obviously. Garrick, Lockie Miller had a shocker. Marju, I played Smith, Walsh, and I played Buller. So I was actually struggling last week because I had Manu and Talakai, who I'm holding until round 14 to see if they're named. And if they're not named, I'll have to move them on to someone else. So this week, let's set up the team. I'm not making any trades, I don't think. If Madison was named and Walsh wasn't playing Origin, I think I would have had 15 players without making a trade. So I'm happy with that. Madison comes out. Now, obviously, Ford in. Preston comes out. Sele goes in. Hines is out. Moses is in. Pick a reserve off Hines. Brown, Mam. Garrick plays Miller. Marju. Smith comes out. Croker. And take the reserve. So I actually, how many players do I have? 13, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I can save a trade this week. Look, I could trade out Madison and bring somebody in, but there's really no one that is playing round 13 that I really want to bring in. Go average. If Kolomatangi was named, I would bring him back in, I think. Tohu Harris, I'm just not too sure about with that leg injury. Jack DeBellin, possibly. He's been playing a lot. Although, Jake Travojevic dropped out and Pangai Jr. came into the team. Olakawatu, possibly, but 34 last week. He hasn't been going too bad to the play. Newcastle, then they're on the bye. Dolphins, 16, 17, 18. They only play two of the bye rounds. Murray's Origin, Hudson Young's Origin. Very Horsburgh. Look, yeah, there's really no one that I want to bring into the team this week. The two people that I have been looking at bringing in is Isaiah Papali'i or John Bateman. So that'll be for next week's trade if Madison is named out for a couple of weeks. So I think John Bateman has been going pretty good. His lowest score, 36 bit he played, that was his first game back. 38 he didn't play. When he's been playing 80 minutes, 77, 41, 53, 59, 88, scored a try. So he's getting around 50 with no real attacking stats. 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. So misses 13 and 17, but they're the last two buyers. So they're the two players I'm looking at. Papali'i and Bateman for Madison. That's next week's trade. And Reece Walsh, I just have no idea what to do with Reece Walsh. Will Kennedy, maybe. I don't know. I could potentially bring in this week Jermaine Asako for Reece Walsh, who plays 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dragons, New Zealand, Manly, Para, Broncos, Gold Coast. So that's not a bad trade. His lowest score this year has been a 44 against Souths, which wasn't leaking many points this year. He scored 40% of the Dolphins' points this year because he's kicking goals and scoring tries. So it feels to get sick. Look, I might think about bringing Asako in for Walsh this week. Or I could move Garrick down and bring in Mulatalo for next week. But there's no one really I want to bring in this week. It's just Asako, really. I don't know. If you got any tips for me, who I should bring in for Walsh, that would be really appreciated. That's my biggest concern. Who trade out Walsh to bring in somebody. I think Asako could be the go. That way I've got Garrick, Asako, and Miller could all rotate. Center wing, fullback. I'm keeping Buller. He absolutely killing it. So yeah, 13 players for round 13. I will captain. I'm going to captain Moses over North Queensland at Combank. He could get 100 again, I reckon. Newcastle. Yeah. I'm going to go Moses over North Queensland. All right, good luck, everyone. I will see you for Teams List tomorrow. I think I will, yep. And maybe by then I've sorted out my trades. Right. I'll leave your scores down the bottom and any comments regarding what trades I should make for Reece Walsh. Really appreciated. And only 20% people are subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. All right, see you later.